Next we have what might be the junkiest monitor I've ever seen in my entire life. Hello viewers, today we're going to be taking a look through some old computer junk from the trash. Gonna go through everything and test it all. See what works, see what doesn't work. What doesn't work is going out because I just don't have space to keep stuff that doesn't work, and the reality is I'm just never going to get around to fixing most of it, so no point holding on to it unless it's real old or rare or something like that. So I found 5 of these Optiplex 3090 computers. 3 of them so far are completely dead. This one, at least we have some sign of something. We got a flashing power light, but these are all going to go out. I have no use for them. Let's see if we have anything of decent form factor in here. We got a 2.5-inch drive, which I suppose we could grab. Those are getting kind of hard to find. We could grab the fans, although I don't know really what I would actually do with them. I will take these cables though. I will take these SATA cables. See, these fans come out real easy. I'll grab these fans. If they don't, then they stay. They come out easy enough. What does it plug into? Remember how these work? I haven't used these cases in a long time. There we go. Okay, there's the fan. I'll take this memory. This is 4 gigabytes. And I have to get all these drives erased. I gotta send all these drives off for erasing because who knows what's on these things. I need to get a box here. Yeah. Throw the stuff back here into the car, I guess. Take it out tomorrow. For the sake of easy transportation, I'm going to seal these up. You know, maybe this might be useful too at some point. Caddy. Oh, it's the other fan. Don't look like it comes out real easily. It actually does come out easily. It's probably been, I don't know, almost 10 years since I've worked on these cases. I remember when these models came out. They came out right before I graduated high school, I think. 'Cause I remember we had these at the school. The last year I was in high school, they changed to Windows 7. And some of the rooms had these units in them. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with these. If it's probably just a power supply issue would be my guess, but I'm never going to get around to changing the power supplies out. So. There's no point in keeping it. Okay, on to the next one, which, just for the sake of the video, has no sign of life whatsoever. It's completely spoiled. I don't know if they just didn't use good supplies in these or what, but these did not seem to last quite as long as they should have. Oh, this one's got a lot of memory in it. I suppose this memory could be bad, but I don't really have any way to test it right now. This is 2, 2 and 1. So it has less memory in it. Nothing. And I can hear the power supply kind of charges up. You can hear the arc of the thing when you plug it in, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't work. Oh well. This one's got a lot of hours on it. Not good. some point, probably should start saving those CD players, because CD players are going to become scarce. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. The mix of dryers, these are Samsung, those are Western Digital. This is 4 gigabytes. No, I ain't keeping that stuff. I'm never going to use it. Scrap metal. I'm not sure I'll ever really use these fiends either, but the fiends. So you got to keep them made in China too. Kind of a shame these don't work. I would like to have one of these somewhere, but nope. Nothing. This is a Western Digitan 250. Are these 7200 RPMs? I hope so. It's not necessarily clear. It doesn't seem to say. Yeah, it does say 7200. Those are good and usable, I think. 4 gigabytes of Samsung RAM. Okay, so that goes. Now we have this one, which is disgusting. This looks like a tobacco computer. It's just gross. And watch it work. That would be the funny part here. Nope, it too does not work. I'll take a look inside of here, just curiosity. Oh, that's not too bad inside. It's just the outside that's gross. That's kind of weird. I wonder this was used to make that be the case. I think the only thing I'm going to take out of this one is the drive, because I have to. And the rest of it is not worth playing with because it's all sticky. Four gigabytes. I'm not going to bother with those fans. They're going to be all sticky and gross. Alright, so all four of those are a bust. We have, I got this Dell Optiplex 780 here. Let's go ahead and turn this on. And this does work. And unfortunately somebody put the Windows 10 on this thing. But it will it'll try to work, and it will do so. It's complaining about the time of day. Let me plug in a mouse and keyboard so we can get past that. And the next thing I want to test is these computer screens. I got 3 of them here. These are the ELO or or whatever it is. I have no idea. Intuit TV touch monitors. So I guess these are touch screen would be my guess. They are the model number. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some picture of the information here. Well, there's not really much in the way of informations, but these have got to have some age to them. They've got mounts on the bottom that hang on the wall. It's kind of interesting. So I gotta give this computer a minute to boot up, and then we'll try to plug in the screen and see what happens. Alright, the desktop is on there now. It's crawling, but it'll work for the test. It's only got 2 gigabytes of memory in there. So it looks like we need for this oh no. This is VGA, and that computer has DVI going out of it. It does have onboard graphics, but they're covered up. I'm not sure I'll be able to get it to work with the onboard graphics or not. Really don't want to have to shut it off again. It's going to take another 10 minutes to get going. Usually it won't display on the onboard chip if the graphics card is present. I'm sure that will likely be the case here. Let me switch this monitor over to VGA. Yeah, we're not getting anything as expected, so I'm going to unplug the graphics card. And you guessed it, I'm going to do it while the machine is on. No, that's not advisable, but just did it. Oh no. I may have to do a reboot anyways. The system didn't crash. You can see the drive is still operating normally as if it was running Windows, but the graphics chip is probably not plug and play, so we'll just have to restart here, which is going to take some time. So while that's going, let's just see if it starts to go, and then there it goes. Okay, so while that's going, let's take a look at some of the other stuff that's here. It's still complaining about, oh, now it's complaining about the battery voltage. We also have some switches. Those 3 in the car are 10100 switches. They're managed switches. I have no use for a 10100 switch at this point, even I'm not using that anymore. This is also a 10100 switch, but I believe this is unmanaged. So, I mean, conceivably I could use this at some point. It's kind of a stretch though. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep that. And this is a managed switch. It's kind of a neat old one, but I just don't have a use for it, so I think I'm just going to get rid of both of these. Unlikely I would ever use either one. We got a ton of cables here. This is kind of a mess. These power cables, like, I have hundreds of these already, so what I typically do with these at this point is I just snip the ends off and I'll use them as appliance cords or something, because these are 18 gauge, so they're good for a fan or lamp or something like that. This is so tangled up, it's really not worth much of any time, really. I don't think there's anything super interesting in here. This cord looks pretty thin. This is an 18 as well. Yeah, this is an 18 as well. But it's got some good length to it, so maybe I'll keep that one. That's longer than usual. Well, my computer just came up. I'll go ahead and log in here. Go another standard power cable. Anything Ethernet. I think at this point I'm just going to start snipping cables, because I can't seem to get it untangled here within any reasonable amount of time. So that'll be scrap. There's a mouse here. I kind of like these mice, so I'm going to see if I can recover this mouse out of here. This is interesting adapter. Looks like DVI to DVI and VGA. So we'll keep that. That's kind of interest. Keep this computer mouse. That over there. Seriously, what the heck is this? What even, bro? What even? It's some kind of cereal stuff. Brand new Ethernet cable. What is this? Cat 5 or Cat 6? Cat 5e? Huh, we can keep that, I guess. Freak show cord. This is damaged. It's cut. Some kind of proprietary thing. If it wasn't cut, it might be worth something, but no one's going to want a cut version of it. Some kind of serial extension cable. Got some software here. Microsoft Office 2003. Hey, that's pretty cool. Ah, there's original install discs. That's really neat. Alright, the computer here is loaded up. So let's come back over here now and take a look at this. So this monitor, oh, the resolution is all flaky here. That's fine. It's so slow anyways. It will be beneficial to have it so low. We need grab another VGA cable, so I want to disconnect the one from my monitor. I see several in this box here. I'm not sure if I can get to them within a reasonable amount. That wasn't too bad. There we go. So we'll just use this one for the test. It looks good. Let's plug this in here. And plug this into here. And plug this in here. Power. Welcome. Okay, so it's displaying. It's working. Where's the mouse? It's probably low resolution, I would imagine. It's pretty clear. I'm sure that cable probably isn't the greatest though. What is the resolution? Oh gosh, I hate this operating system so much. Can it go higher? No, that's not right. Alright, so I guess it's 1024 by 768 resolution. Let's see if we can get the touch aspect of it to work. It looks like it just takes a regular USB 2 cable, you know, something like this. Now let's stick this in here and see. This might need some kind of driver or something to work. I don't know if it would, whoops. Who knows if this will grab the driver or not. I don't see anything in there. Oh, it's plug and play. It's out of calibration, but it's working. Huh. Look at that. That's interesting. Let's see if we can calibrate it here. Let's start with a recall of the defaults. No, it's still out of calibration pretty significantly. I doubt auto adjust will fix it. I was probably talking about the image positioning, but let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is, yeah, it's not consistent in the way it's off. So I guess this probably is just busted. I got two others. Let's try the other ones. These things are heavy. Oh, this one's even worse. Mouse is going all over the place. It's almost like it's... This one seems like it's... like the rotation of it's wrong. You see how it like the... I don't know if you can see this on the video or not. It might not be... Oh, you probably can't see any of that. It's not even that clear in person. It's kind of washed out, but when you go over here, it's like on the opposite corner, so it almost to me seems like the rotation of it's not correct or something. It's gotta be that's gotta be some kind of a settings issue, I think. Now these are flaky, but I think they're worth at least keeping and doing a second video on to see if I can maybe get them to work properly. They're definitely flaky though. Alright, that was 2 of 2, or 2 of 3. The third one has a note on it that says it doesn't seem to work, so it might not work. Or it could have just been some kind of user error and evaluated, I don't know. It says broken, most likely. Tread turning off plus back on, hard reset. Oh, at least they tried something. They got further than most people. Oh, actually, this one's a different model. This has a, yeah, this is a whole different model. So this is kind of inconsequential to the other two. This one has a different power cord. It's got VGA. This has a one of those cords with like the three different round pieces. This one I think we're just going to save this for... I'll do this one in the video of the other two, because I don't know if I have one of those cables on hand or not. I don't feel like digging through everything for that in this video. Okay, so next we have some other monitors. We have the Hewlett Packard HP LE2201W, which I don't like the HP. I think they make pretty junky stuff. This monitor doesn't weigh hardly anything. It's only got VGA. But let's see if it works. It is old enough to have CCFL backlighting at least. But I have so many nicer monitors, I don't think that this is really worth keeping around. And the handle is nice for the portability, but that's all that I will give it. It does work. It's a 1680 by 1050 resolution, so it's pretty poor resolution. This doesn't have the right graphics driver. It's not even giving me the right options here. I mean, it's okay. It's beat up. It's got all scratches. I think we're going to just cancel this one out. I have many monitors that are nicer than this anyways, so I would probably never find myself using that screen. I have a second one here, which is equally just as beat up. We'll just cancel both of these. Next we have what might be the junkiest monitor I've ever seen in my entire life. Doesn't even want to be filmed. It's camera shy. The stinking stand just fell off. Oh, and it opened up my tripod leg. This is the LG super thin, ultra flimsy. Look at that. Look at that trash. It flexes. What an atrocious piece of junk. That is the IPS LED 22EA53 flimsy thin monitor. Ooh, it's Energy Star. Also landfill star when it breaks in 2 years. Oh, we can't even test it because it's got a proprietary power cord. Going out. What else do we have here? Here we have a Samsung monitor. This is an older 4x3 screen, which unfortunately, it looks like that might clean up okay. This is something I would keep. This is a SyncMaster 940N. I think it's supposed to tilt. Yeah. I like 4x3 screens. In fact, in a lot of cases I actually prefer them. And it's got a thing on the back to kind of conceal the wires. So hopefully this works, because this would be a keeper for sure. It is VGA input. With a standard power cord. And it looks like it works. There's a problem with tips. Windows 10 is abysmal. I have never seen such a glitchy operating system in my life. The day Windows Vista was released, it was more stable than Windows 10. It's garbage, abysmal garbage. Alright, this monitor looks like it works fine. So again, it's not giving me the resolution that it wants, but it works, it's bright, it's clear. Keeping it. This is pretty cool. I like this. The way the back goes on there and keeps the cords concealed. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll keep this screen. Next we have another old screen. This thing has got to work. This is an IBM screen. Now, unfortunately, this IBM screen fell quite a ways down onto a concrete surface, and it still looks pretty much fine. Hopefully it still works. I bet it does. This old IBM stuff is tough. It's got, I don't think it's a permanently attached VGA cord. You could remove it under there somewhere. It's got its own external power supply, which is the IBM power supply model number AD4214N, and it outputs 14 volts at 3 amps, and unfortunately it was made in China. Hey pot, okay. And I don't see a date on here, but this has got to go back to the 90s, I would think. And the display itself has a model number of oh, it says February 2003, and I still don't know what the model number is. So if you know, you can pause the video and see it, but I don't know where it is. So let's see if it works. Of course it works. No surprise there. It's got this thick old VGA cable, which it too probably still works, and it's probably still clear. Looks like maybe it's sleeping. Is not responsive. Oh, you know what the problem is? I bet the resolution is out of the range. It's probably way too high. This, I would guess, is maybe 1024 by 768 at most. It's probably just too far out of the range. Okay. Well, we'll do a separate video on this one, but it works. It shows enough signs of life to keep it. So I will do so. And we'll test it some other time. Alright, that's cool. I figured this would work, but I do have the pieces for this. They're floating around in this room somewhere. They fell off when it fell, and I just haven't got around to putting it back on. So what else do we have that's worth looking at? We have this, which is the P310 ThinkStation computer. This is a newer model. It's got USB 3, so it can't be that old. Got 2 DVD drives, i5 chip. Probably decently powerful. Let's take a look inside here. It's got a graphics card, NVIDIA Quadro K2200. It's got one hard drive with a slot for a second one already there, ready to go. Well, yeah, this could definitely look pretty good. Let's see if it does work or not. This screw, I think, is redundant because it already locks itself in place, so why I would need this screw as well is beyond me, but whatever. Alright, so this is DisplayPort, or VGA, out of the graphics chip. Or not VGA, DVI rather. Having this mouse here is just creating a mess. I only have one mouse. And that adapter should go somewhere else too. Don't need any more wires over here than we already have right now. Okay. What's coming from... I need these two cables for the mouse and the keyboard. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Seems to operate, or at least it wants to try to work. So let's get some data to it, data signal for the screen, and some input. And some power, that's useful. I'm going to switch this to DisplayPort. There it goes. Ugh, it's Windows 10. No. That's okay, I'll put Windows 7 back on it. This has come up and it's working properly. It's, well, as properly as Windows 10 will ever work. It's actually got a lot of power to it. It's got a Core i5 6500 at 3.2 and the NVIDIA Quadro K2200. It's got 8 gigabytes of memory. I mean, this is a pretty good machine. I don't know why on earth they would have thrust this out, unless it's got some problem it doesn't surface until it heats up. But this is a keeper. It definitely seems to work fine, and it's quite high performance, at least in my book. So I'll keep this one. I don't care about the Windows install in there, so we'll just unplug it while it's running. Next we have an old Gateway computer. No, it's not a Gateway, it's HP. Ooh, HP! H-junk! An old HP computer from the Windows Vista era. It's a HP Compaq DX2400 Micro Tower. Well, if this is their Micro Tower, I can't imagine how big their Macro Tower is. Well, they used a some funny, like, Torx head screw, which is stupid. It's got PS2 ports in there, which is nice, but that's about the only thing that's nice about it. You can even use a common. Wow, cool, HP. That screw can go right in the scrap pile. Oh, we got a little ocean fence drive in there. 80 gigabyte, 7200 RPM drive. Hazardous moving parts. Yikes, what a hazard. Light off. Probably should replace that power supply if I was ever to use this. I don't know exactly how old this is. Let's see, is there a date code on the drive? 09355. It's crypted. Well, this got to have some age to it because it's from the Vista era, so it's got to be at least, I don't know, 2005, 2006, 2007, somewhere in there probably. Oh, is that an Intel board? I don't know what kind of board that is. It doesn't look like an Intel board to me. No, it says Intel Pentium. Okay, I guess it's an Intel Pentium board. Maybe their desktops are better, but I know their laptops during the Vista era were a joke. When I first started working in computers, a lot of those, a lot of consumer grade use cases, people were buying those stupid HP Pavilion computers with Windows Vista, and they were trash. And the boards just died all the time. Abysmal garbage. I think a lot of those were AMD based though. So let's see if this one works. VGA. Probably should plug in a power supply before I do anything else, because sometimes they get a little explosive over the years. Not that it couldn't go at any time during the test, but it's more likely to go at the beginning. Well, it dimmed the lights a bit when it first turned on, so it's it definitely drew some power. I'm going to run this with the case off so we can hear the drive start up. Huh, sure enough, it works. It's got the Windows Vista branding, so it's kind of interesting that it's got the Windows XP on there. Drive is nice and noisy. I miss those old noisy hard drives. Huh, it even has HP branding too. That's really strange. keyboard doesn't seem to be doing anything. That is my mouse. I wonder if they're just not installed yet. Whatever, it don't matter. It works enough that I'll keep it. Make a nice old XP machine, I guess. Not what I was expecting, but can definitely find something to do with that. Alright, next we have a Dell laptop computer. This is one of those cheap Inspiron all plasticky ones. I didn't really like these that much. I'm not sure that I would ever even use this. It did come with the power cord. I had it somewhere, but now I don't know where it is anymore. I can't seem to find it. It's somewhere in this mess. We also have a Dell hard links. This is a Optiplex 780, and this one has a Windows Vista Business sticker on it. I don't know what CPU it takes, but if this has something higher than a Pentium, maybe I would use this for the music player machine or something. The only problem with these is they require a proprietary power cord, which are very hard to find. I know I have one somewhere. I don't know if it works or not, but I'll keep that one and hopefully it will work. Let's see here. I got a couple printers we can check out. I'm not sure if I have any paper in them or not. This is the HP Color LaserJet CP1518NI printer. Oh, it does have some paper in it. Cool. Kind of was in the state of having like a misfeed or something. Let's plug this in and see if it does anything. Sounds pretty copacetic. Okay, I'm going to say that doesn't work. It's taking much longer than is reasonable. Oh, did it change? I was mistaken. Let's see did we get it to print something? Print a configuration page or something. Printing. Okay. Right. Oh, here we go with the initializing baloney again. Well, since these things are apparently in no hurry, let me get this other one going too at the same time. One's got some kind of labels in it, which is not really a good sign, because those almost always jam and stick to the fuser and all that trash. This sounds like it's not grabbing the paper. So it probably has a bad, probably needs a maintenance kit or something. GM and tray too. Don't show me anything. I don't see no GMs in there. Something's not quite right about that. Don't fit in there too good. Ain't nothing in the back either. Yeah, it's not picking up the paper. See if I get this one to print something. Okay, that's looking better. Hey, there we go. Perfectly working printer. Alright, cool. Nice. Alright, this one's a keeper, the P2015. Set this one aside and keep that, because that's in good working shape. Definitely use another one of those somewhere. I have several of those. I like those printers. And this one, no good. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, anyways. Let's see here. What else do we have? I have a bunch of old networking stuff. We have, well, this is a little messier than I had anticipated it being. we have some fast Ethernet servers, which is kind of neat. It looks like maybe it turns a parallel port printer into a network printer. So that could be pretty cool if that's works the way I think it does. I got 3 of these. Not sure if they're complete or have ever been used or what. Let's see. They look like they might be new. Yeah, I would say so. Unless they... Yeah, it says hot on there. I don't know what that's about, but it looks like it's never been used. Yeah, this is all tied up nice, so interesting. Well, maybe we'll play with those someday. Now you got some old printers on the network, so we'll keep those 3 units. And then we have the Netgear. We have the Netgear 54 megabits per second wireless access point WG602V4. No idea if this works or not. I remember having one similar to this many years ago, and it actually worked pretty good, so we'll keep this and see if it works, because although I don't use Wi-Fi very often in the summer, I could definitely use some outside. I have another access point. This is wireless G, so this is getting really old. Wireless G, I think, is only like 20 something megabits a second. That's or 13 maybe it is. I don't remember. This is going way back. But I like these. These are classic, iconic routers now and access points of the era. Absolute icons. These were everywhere back in the day. And this one labeled as a spare, so I bet it's never been used. Oh man, that's not what it is. It's not one of these things. Mounting bracket for it. That's kind of cool. I do, however, have one of those in one of these boxes. Oh, here it is. I thought there was going to be multiple. At least there's one. Hopefully the power cord's in here somewhere. Here's this power cord. Not sure if this is the right one, but it could be. Or at least it could be one that would work with it. The battery, I gotta get the power cord for the camera. Okay, I got the power cord. And I gotta plug this in and it's gonna be all bulkier. Okay, let's see here. This takes in 12 volts and this outputs 12 volts, the same amperage, same wattage. This to me looks a lot newer than the equipment, but who knows? See if this operates. Seems to operate. Yeah, I think that works. So this is kind of cool. I understand how this all fits in the box, so I'm just going to leave it open for now. But that's cool, that's all there. Let's check these access points. One appears like it should work. Okay, that's good. And this one also appears like it wants to work at least. Yeah, alright, we'll say those are both good. We'll have to do further testing, of course, but looks like they at least try to work. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. I have to get another power cord. I'm sure I have one of those somewhere. That's just a standard 12-volt power cord. Okay, I found the cord for this laptop. This is the Dell Inspiron N5010 laptop computer. Ow. Stupid table. Okay, looks like it has Windows 7, which is good. It's got a stupid, filthy, high-gloss, reflective, glaring screen. I always hated the high-gloss screens. You can never see them. And that's quite slow. Looks like it's logging right in, no password. That makes it easy. There's something fishy about this install. It doesn't have any information to it. It's not activated. It just says owner PC, so I don't know what's up with that, but it seems to work fine. And the mouse buttons are the nice soft, like rubber dome kind, rather than like a click, which I like. So I think I'm actually going to keep this. Plus it's got the numbers too, so when you're doing financial work it's a little bit easier. So despite my commentary on this thing before, I think I'll keep it. The battery doesn't even get detected, so that's long gone, of course. So we'll just go ahead and cancel out that battery. One less lithium fireball sitting in the house. Get rid of that. And we'll keep the computer. And it even came with its power cord. That makes it easy. Okay, let's go back to these boxes of stuff and then we're almost done here. It'll make it easier to just take you over here instead. I think most of this stuff is not going to stay. Now let's see what's in this box. Need that. Don't need that. Some bolts. Okay. I don't know what on earth that came from or goes to, but that's nice. A bunch of power cords. Definitely don't need these little plastic things. But everything else in here is good. Power cords and some screws. We'll keep that. Could be useful to me. Where did my parallel cable, which looks like it's in good shape, so maybe we'll keep that. It's not sticky or anything. Standard AC power cord, which grab for appliances. This is a pretty thick cord. It's got a good long length to it. As this is a 16, so this would be good for air conditioner or something like that. So it draws a little more power. Keep that. Some rope. Keep that. Brand new power cord for some other part of the country, which ironically has the other end that I need for the monitor, that other touchscreen monitor. I guess we'll keep that. No disc in there. I'm not really sure that's worth anything. Some kind of a headset phone. This is an interesting interface. This might be useful, but that I don't have any use for. This probably goes to one of those terminals. Yeah, whatever that goes to. This is some kind of weird Ethernet to something or other cable. I guess I'll keep that. It's in good shape. Another one of those headset things. This is oh, actually this might be, we might have something here. Hold on. This is a Plantronics Dex X. Well, this is a headset, and this, oh, never mind, that's a headset. This is an Avaya. Nice piece of scrap metal here. Here's this is the software for those monitors, so we'll see if it talks about calibration or anything in there. So we have an Avaya 3645 telephone, which is kind of cool because it looks like an old cell phone, an old candy bar phone. It's got a lithium ions battery. I don't know if this is probably a Dex 6, I guess. It looks newer. Espins. Some kind of very long serial wire. Another pretty heavy duty cord. Keep this for appliances as well. This one is a 14 gauge, so this would be better suited for like a 12,000 BTU air conditioner or something like that. Nice old Dell ball mouse, PS2. That's cool. Definitely keep that. Probably still works. That's gross. New VGA cable, new audio cable, new USB-A to B cable, new power cable, micro USB, I think that is. And keep those. cables to go, cables to stop. Another one of those pieces of software for the monitors. The Plantronics ear tips. USB to PS2, that's kind of cool. I don't think that those work very well, but interesting concept. Another serial cable. Cash flow. So this is part of the POS terminals. So is this probably. Really strange cheap phone cord. This is an adapter for something Cisco. It's 48 volts out. So we can hold on to that, I guess. And you got a Levano mouse. Looks to be unused. We got a Plantronics power supply. This is 9 volts. We can use that with telephones. Keep that. Another new in the box power cord. Keep that as a heavy duty one. That's 14 gauge. And these are cordless, I believe. I don't have the. Are they cordless? I don't know. I don't have the base for them, so a nice rubber there. Like if you hold it on your shoulder. I don't really have the use for these though. These are more enterprise grade phones that are new, and I just don't really get into that kind of stuff. I think same thing with this. I'm never going to use that because I don't have the equipment. I'm going to keep a lithium battery around for that. This, I'm not really sure exactly what it is. I think it goes with this. Yeah, that goes with that. It's like a sticky notes thing. Guess we'll keep that. This is some kind of telephone to headphone jack contraption. Not sure if this was any use to other than that specific piece of equipment, but maybe it is. I don't know. And we got these little things here. Probably never going to use those. And then we have VGA to DVI adapters, which is always good to have. Okay, so that clears out this one box. Now we can fill this box with the scrap pieces. Better than my grocery boxes. Alright, this box is going to be a little more challenging to get through. This is really all tangled up in here. A kinked Ethernet cord. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Nice appliance cord. Was that 12 gauge? No, it's 14, but still, a nice cord. Nice extension cord. Look at that. That's some good stuff right there. Looks like it's hardly ever been used. Why the heck would you throw that out? Stupid. This is a DisplayPort to HDMI. I'm not sure if that works, but those are unusual around here, so I'll keep it. VGA, got a ton of those in the package. There's no reason to keep that. is this? A UPS? I mean, chances are it works with a new battery, but I wouldn't trust it. It's got a nice 90-degree power cord. I'll take that. It's probably a 14 gauge too. That's a 16. That's pretty good still though. No. An extension cord. And while you throw that out, it looks like it's in good shape too. Okay, we got some major cable freak show going on here. Just gonna start snipping this one at a time. This is an older Dell mouse. It's pretty gross though. Throw it in the dishwasher, see if it cleans up. What kind of power supply is this? We have it's a three-prong power supply. The LG switching adapter, 19 volts. I bet this goes to that piece of junk monitor. Maybe we can test that out then. Well, I think it might already broke, but maybe we'll plug it in just to see what happens. Generic power cord, 18 gauge. Nope, no thanks. This is it's probably a 5. It's a 5E, but I'm using all cats. This got all kinks in it. I don't think that this is worth keeping. And we get more value out of it for a couple cents a scrap. This is nice. This is long. I'll keep that intact. Sometimes those long ones are useful. Now that is a VGA cable from the golden era of computers. Got some sticky goo on it, but I think I'll save it anyways because it's old. Maybe those are long, or there's 2 of them there, I don't know. Couple power cords, keep those. Brand new VGA. Brand new power cord. New SATA cord. New something or other. New power cord. We got a ballast in here. If this is any good still. The GE Pro line high performance electronic ballast. What kind of starting is it? Doesn't seem to say. Well, as crazy as it sounds, fluorescent stuff is not getting any easier to find, so I think I'm going to keep this. Maybe it works, I don't know. But we'll check it out someday. Maybe. No Ethernet cables, I'm not going to bother with that. Now this string of cable looks like it's in good shape still. You know, stands for this one kink. This looks pretty good. This must have been used for telephone. It's got just two units there. Is this this is Cat 5e. I'll keep this for use for telephone. A couple pieces of cable there for sure. External DVD player. Yep, keep that. Easter! This is the power cord for this other desktop there, so we'll check that out. Here we go. And we can check out that desktop, which is probably worth absolutely nothing, but anyway. Looks like a brand new Ethernet cable. Cat 6, check that out. Probably like $30 cable right there. HP laser jet, that doesn't even work. I don't know what these are. Good scrap. Avaya. Maybe a PoE adapter. Model number SPPOE-1A. What is this thing? I'll keep it for now. Motorola. This is outputting the 14 volts. That's kind of an unusual. Probably won't really use that. This is another one of those weirdo plugs for a different part of the country. Nice Logitech mouse. This is a decent mouse. Well, maybe not. Good pieces of scrap metal in here. The bolts, those could be good. New mouse, power cord, new power cord, some screws. I think that's all that's really of use in there. Now we got some key doors. Probably just gonna cancel most of these because I think they're like really grimy. Yeah, I got tons of these. That's kind of gross. That's in decent shape. Oh, it's a PS2. Gross, gross. Gross. Equally as gross computer mouse. That was good. A Bluetooth speaker. Ooh, just what we needed. A bunch of power cords here. These are probably good still. Keep these power cords. Dell mouse. You know what? I'll keep these mice to experiment going in the dishwasher. See how that works. In fact, maybe I'll keep these keyboards for that reason too. I'll try dishwashing these keyboards and see how they come out. Because both of those are actually models I don't mind typing on. So maybe we'll just keep these. Try these in the dishwasher and see how they come out. And one more semi-clean one down here at the bottom. And it's got a little sticky stuff on there. Let's wash all these in the dishwasher. That'll be my test. See how they come out. Alright. I gotta clean up a little bit here and organize this stuff, and then we'll finish up the video. Well, I found the power cord to the LG computer screen, which is this, but then it just fell off the table and broke, so I'm not sure. This is the controls. I don't see where it plugs in. Well, I don't think so that I can test this now, but who really cares? I did also find the power cord to this Acer computer, which is like the biggest piece of junk, Apple ripoff, trash thing in the world. But let's see if it works. I think it's a joke, but there's probably someone who can't afford a computer that could make use of it, so it works. Do something useful with it. I doubt it does, but let's see. I don't know how to turn the stupid thing on. There's the power. Huh. Unbelievable. Well, keyboard error, yes, because there's no keyboard plugged in. Interesting sounds. Almost sound like a DVD reader, kind of. But no, it does have a DVD reader. No DVD in there. It wasn't 16, it's not even that old. Stupid piece of junk. Doesn't seem like it would be that bad, specification wise. The hard drive light is on continuously, so perhaps the hard drive has taken a dive. That's probably all that's wrong with it. I don't know what it would take to replace the drive in something like this. It don't look easy. Oh, there it goes. Well, I mean, it tries to work. Chances are if we reinstall Windows, it would operate properly again, so I guess we'll keep this one too. There's probably somebody I can find that would be able to use it. And if all it needs is a new hard drive or just to reinstall Windows to make it work, then I guess we'll give it a chance. Alright, well, that's going to wrap this one up of junk computer stuff from the trash. Decent amount of things here, although a lot of it's going back out. A whole truckload here what's going out, but those POS terminals probably going to go back out if I can't get them to calibrate right, because they're just not of any use at that point. But got a couple good computers and definitely some stuff we can use.